seit 3 Tagen in Uzbekistan.
Thomas, very good.
These are beautiful relics.
I love Uzbekistan.
In Uzbekistan sind ganz
in this greatest place, erected in the bottom of the great mountains of ancient Surkhan, surrounded by greenery. One of the sheikhs of Tariqah of Naqshbandi, which was part of his golden generation, is Saint Khodja Mukhammad Zokhid. According to historical sources, Khodja Muhammad Zokhid was born in the late 15th and early 16th centuries in the village of Vakhshawar in Altansai. His maternal grandfather is Muhammad Yaqub Charkha. As you know, in the Surkhan Darya region there are villages Katta Vakhshawar and Kichik Vakhshawar. These two villages are associated with the name of two major representatives of the Tariqah of Naqshbandi, Sufi Allah Yar and Muhammad Zokhid Naqshbandi, because in one of them, in the village of Katta Vakhshawar, was buried a major representative of the Tariqah of Naqshbandi, a writer, a poet, and a Sufi theorist Allah Yar, and Muhammad Zokhid Naqshbandi, whom we have already mentioned above, was buried in the village of Kichik Vakhshawar. According to the author of the book Rawzat-ul-Islam by Sheikh Sharafuddin, Muhammad Zokhid was educated in the Tariqah by some caliphs, Haji Yaqub Charkha in the province of Hisar. He spent sleepless nights practicing Zukhd and Riyazat. For this reason, he rightfully began to be called Zokhid. Khodja Muhammad Zokhid studied, taught, and disseminated the secrets of Tariqah of Naqshbandi. In this direction, he was a man who never knew peace for a moment. His aspirations for the Tariqah became more decisive after a conversation with another mature sheikh of the Tariqah in Samarkand, Khodja Ubaidullah Akhrar. This man is considered one of the greats, a master of Sufi science. This book was brought to me from Turkey. The book Silsila-i Aliyah refers to Naqshbandi, and it contains the genealogical tree of 37 saints. He is considered the 20th sheikh in the golden generation of the Tariqah of Naqshbandi, and he received irshad, permission for his Tariqah from Khodja Akhrar Wali, who was considered the sheikh of all Central Asia, that's the lands of Mawarunahar, and had great recognition in the Muslim world. He participated in a conversation of Hazrat Ubaidullah Akhrar. Wishing to gain knowledge of Sufism, he went with friends to Herat that's to the present Republic of Afghanistan. And when he was on the way, by the will of Allah, he became so hot that he began to rest on the road. When he was resting, Sheikh Khodja Ahrar Wali began to talk with him. During the conversation, he said that he was looking for knowledge, that he wanted to increase his knowledge. Then Khodja Ahrar Wali showed fever and said that it is best to study science more closely. Taking a course towards Sufism, he sets out on a journey, and as soon as he sets off, the horse on which he sits stops moving. After resting for a day or two, he continues on his way, but this time he is overcome by an eye disease. After treating his eyes, he goes on his way, and this time he comes down with malaria. Deciding that it would be not good if things continued in the same spirit, he changed his mind and said to himself, I will go to Khodja Ahrar Wali, then I will participate in his conversations and serve him. There he is with Khodja Ahrar Wali and achieves his good goal. According to Ali Akbar Hussaini, a few days after meeting Khodja Ubaidullah Ahrar, Maulana Mukhammad Zokhid receives irshad, that's permission, as a sheikh of the tariqah. Returning to Vakhshawar, he is engaged in teaching murids, disciples. Thus, a new network appears in the Naqshbandiya chain, joining its ring. On this occasion, Makhdum Azam Ahmed Kosani wrote, the second caliph of Khodja Ahrar Wali was Muhammad Zokhid Vakhshawari. Khodja Muhammad Zokhid Naqshbandi also produced a number of mature students. We know that towards the end of his life, this man handed over the irshad of the chains of his tariqah to Muhammad Darwish Mkanaki. Being the 20th Sheikh of the Tariqah of Naqshbandi, Muhammad Zokhid Naqshbandi handed over the chain of the Tariqah to Muhammad Darwish Mkanaki, who became the 21st Sheikh. Khodjagan is one of the mature sheikhs of the Tariqah of Naqshbandi, who in his era was honored to be a great scientist, writer, connoisseur and lover. At the heart of his teachings is the call to adhere to Islamic enlightenment, to thoroughly master the Sharia before entering the Tariqah, and to stay away from all vices and evils like a person. When Ahrar Khodja Wali was in Samarkand, Khodja Muhammad Zokhid Naqshbandi visited him and was honored to receive irshad from him. Khodja Muhammad Zokhid Naqshbandi was one of the scholars, virtues and intellectuals of his time. There is evidence that he wrote his own book, Turkic Tajwid, taking into account the interest of the Turkic peoples in Islamic religion. The legacy he left is widespread among the Turkic and Persian people. Among them, the rubaiyas of Khodja Muhammad in Persian are widespread among the people. These rubaiyas are wise advice of virtuous content, encouraging people not to love the world, but to improve human morality and to observe the principles of mutual understanding and tolerance. Uzbekistan is a country that's the cradle of scientists who have made a great contribution to world science and human civilization. Hadith scholars who have taken a worthy place in the development of Islamic sciences. Scientists in the field of interpretation, faith, jurisprudence, tariqah, Sufism, the holy ones. The land of Surkhandarya, which is part of our motherland, can surprise any visitor. It is this miracle that makes a person tremble awakens in his heart the enthusiasm for great deeds. This is clearly visible in the eyes of every infant, child, teenager, young man and woman living in Uzbekistan.
I come from Italy. I'm here for the first time. It was a big surprise for us here. We didn't expect such a lot of archaeological and monuments to visit. Beautiful architecture and this monastery. We invite a lot of people to visit here, to come in Termez, because it's really amazing and a pearl in Uzbekistan.
This is my second visit to Termez. I come here for work and I also come here for a vacation. I really love this beautiful city of Termez. Apart from business, it has a lot of places around to explore. This city was established in 1929. I love the culture of Termez. I love the food of Termez. I stay here in Hotel Termez Palace. It's a very beautiful hotel. I love the rooms, the lobby area, the food of this hotel. Everything is so positive, everything is so vibrant here. The sightseeing in Termez is very good. It has got some very nice historical places, monuments. I really want to explore this place again. I invite everybody to come and explore this beautiful city of Termez, which is also the capital of Surandaria region in Uzbekistan.
I come from a city located near Parma in Italy. I dreamed of seeing shrines in Samarkand for many years. These days, we are exploring a beautiful country with very interesting styles and beautiful cities. The inhabitants of this country are very hospitable and friendly. Plus, we like the hotel we chose. We feel like we are home. We stayed here for 2 weeks and enjoyed delicious Uzbek food. Now we need to get on the road. But I feel like I haven't seen much of it because there are so many historical and ancient monuments in Uzbekistan. I recommend Europeans and especially Italians to visit this wonderful country located in the Central Asia.
E venire a vedere questa meraviglia dell'Asia centrale.
The spiritual and moral heritage of Khodja Mukhammad Zokhid continues to attract pilgrims through the centuries, inviting them to learn from him.